Anybody got anything to eat? Hey, don't take all the big ones.
I love French fries.
Let's get another order.
Let's talk to VJ because he, as everybody knows, you were one of our very first guest VJ.
Yeah, I was the first guest VJ. That's been my privilege.
And you did such a great job. I hope everybody watching saw Adam as a guest VJ because you really did do quite well. Now we want to find out about your videos and what else is doing with you right after this word from Seabreeze. I'm Martha Quin here with Adam Ant, if you're just joining us. Adam and I were just discussing the Strip album, the new album that Adam has just released. Now, we have the title track here in video form, but you were also telling me that Playboy and Navel to Neck were two of your other favorite tracks. Are we going to see those possibly in video?
May do. I've made a video for Puss in Boots already.
The other track that Phil Collins produced?
Yeah, the other track that Phil Collins produced, which is quite, which was a very elaborate production, involved lots of set making and me dressing up like a rat. I had to be a rat in it. I had to have my face transformed into a rat, and I used the gentleman that made the Elephant Man costumes for John Hurt.
Oh, you're kidding!
When I had my face moulded, and in the end it was crazy. Except he was a sort of spiv rat, you know, sort of big suits and.
Now you work with a guy named Mike Mansfield on your videos, but
yeah.
You are also sort of coming into your own as far as video goes. For instance, in George Martin's book that he just released, you wrote the chapter on video music.
Yeah, I was asked to write the chapter on video music because I've been, this is the 12th video I've made. Well, Puss in Boots will make it the 12th.
Did you actually direct that video, or did you also
I sort of co-direct. What I do is I write the script from the lyric, then I do little tiny drawings, storyboard drawings, which is basically the film in pictures, and then I get all the costumes and the cast sorted out, and then the choreography, and then I'm involved in the direction. So really it's like making a record. It's exactly the same process of going in and putting the instruments down on a record and singing and then producing. So I look at Mike Mansfield as like my co-producer.
Yes.
In like a record.
Question for you. As somebody who conceives the videos and sees them executed out, how do you combat the problem of having a video be one that is interesting and compelling to watch with repeated viewings? Because yours are. They're always visually full of things to watch. Do you go into making a video with that in mind, saying, well, it might be boring if we do it this way, seeing it more than once? Or?
Yeah, I always try and do things that are impossible in, well, would be relatively impossible in everyday life. And also when I'm doing the storyboard, I try and, you notice in my videos there may be 2 or 3 different themes. And there's such a lot of editing. I mean, there's 173 edit shots in Strip.
Wow.
173 shots, and in 3 days we were just working all the time. But basically it's a few stories that make up one story.
We had heard that you might be actually working with Kim Wilde in her videos. Is that true? Is that happening, you think?
No, but not at this point. But a few other artists have expressed an interest in me directing for them.
Think you'll do that in the future?
The right group, and the sort of group that thought I could do something to add a bit of colour or a bit of flavour, I'd do it. But they've got to be prepared to jump through windows and leap off horses and
do the jailhouse rocks.
And be silly, yeah. They basically got to do all of that.
Adam, when do you think you'll be performing live here for this Strip album?
Well, I hope to be able to announce, hopefully on MTV very soon, the Strip tour, the Strip Show '84.
The Strip Show.
The Strip Show '84, and starting in January, late January, and it'll be quite a number of dates because I'd just like to say, can I just take a second of your time?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Everybody that came to see my performing, my band and everything, we had a great time. Thank you very much. Thanks for buying the records, and you're great. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next year. So I'm going to be going out in January. And that's definite? That is, well, I've got my legs back, you see. Yeah, right. So as long as everything, what was it that you were doing, Goody Two-Shoes in Ohio, when the leg went out? So as long as you don't perform that in Ohio, we will be seeing Adam in January and have the announcements here on MTV. Yeah, I hope to, you know, I'm getting ready something a little bit special, something a bit new. Ooh, the Strip Show, the Strip Show. '84. Okay. Adam, thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much. Okay. Why don't you, one last time, play VJ for us and introduce the upcoming video? Right. The last video that I'm going to introduce to you today is by Elvis Costello, the man with the glasses, and it's called Accidents All Happen.